America is a country that has countless engine producers in it. Whether it be Volvo, Detroit, MAN, Scania, or Mercedes, Americans have countless options when it comes to engines. But which of these is the best of the best? Which engine has adhered to the requirement of the consumers to the furthest? Welcome back to Truckers Club. This is Big Mike, and in this video, we will be comparing the biggest and most used engines in America according to their power, weight, engine range, and service location. We will compare the engines of Peterbilt, Detroit, Volvo, and Mercedes. So, if you want to find who will be the winner in this epic battle, hold on to your horses and enjoy the ride. Peterbilt. The brand of the engine that the American truck manufacturer uses is PACCAR. It goes without a doubt that PACCAR is a well-known brand in the heavy-duty trucking industry. It is a Fortune 500 company that creates, manufactures, and sells commercial vehicles as well as engines. PACCAR engines are made in-house, that's why they are typically used for their own trucks, including Peterbilt's trucks. It provides many ranges of engines, including medium-range engines such as PX7 and PX9, which have horsepower is 200 up to 450 up. The heavy-duty range of PACCAR, MX11 and MX13, has a horsepower of about 510. Looking at this, we can say that the Peterbilt truck's engines are made for heavy loads. The engines are made in such a way that they will give improved fuel economy no matter what. As for the new combined engine and after-treatment control module, it eliminates wiring harnesses and connectors that give a streamlined, highly reliable design. This, in turn, reduced noises that may cause discomfort to the consumers. Moreover, taking the example of MX13, PACCAR has come up with such design differences that end up strengthening load-bearing components. If you drive one of Peterbilt's trucks, you will recognize how effortlessly smooth and noiseless each truck's ethic is. You can thank the addition of counterweights on the crankshaft for this quality of the PACCAR engines. Another aspect of the engine that drivers like a lot is the fact that the extended service intervals offer them help save a bit of money. This is also a major aspect that sets it apart from its competitors. Not to mention as the oil and fuel filter occur at the same time with a mile interval of 75,000 miles, which leads to a low cost of operation. Needless to say, if an engine reduces its own cost of maintenance or operation, it will be automatically preferred over the others. Detroit. Headquartered in Detroit, Michigan, Detroit Diesel is one of the biggest gamers in the game of manufacturing great engines. It is a company known for the mass production of heavy-duty engines. It is also popular when it comes to the production of chassis components, which are used for on-highway and vocational commercial truck markets of the company. First and foremost, the quality of the Detroit diesel engines can be owed to the multiple tests that each engine goes through so that each and every engine of the company only meets high standards. Believe it or not, the authorities make sure that every component is measured and remeasured in microns. This method of theirs helps remove any kind of functional and structural integrity, even the tiniest of them. One of the methods that Detroit Diesel uses is hot testing every transmission and engine under load to check that their engines will be able to service the toughest of environments. This is how the authorities of the engine manufacturing company are able to check the durability and reliability of its engines. Not to forget that each engine of Detroit goes through painstaking 1 million miles of stimulation road mileage to prevent any kind of performance issue that the engine may have. After all of these vigorous tests, only the engines leave the plant. Detroit engines are tested on the shop floor for 600 parameters, and they also go through 26 dyno test machines in the factory so that the pressurized air and dynamometer testing is only close to perfect. If you think that was enough testing, the engines also go through a window suite where they are tested for 1,200 additional parameters over 45,000 hours of runtime. Since the company keeps a close eye on each part, they can also answer questions regarding parts within an instant. Even a fool can realize that Detroit Diesel does its best to serve its customers an engine that they will never get over with. Have you been enjoying the video so far? Smash that subscribe button, like and subscribe to our channel so that you never miss another amazing truck video from us. Volvo. Ever since 2013, the company has been making its own petrol and diesel engine at their Sweden facility. The VEA or Volvo engine architecture engines have been produced for almost all markets around the globe. The most popular engines of the company at the moment are the engines Volvo D13 and Volvo D16. Volvo D16 is very popular in European countries. However, the company discontinued the distribution of Volvo D16 engines in many parts of America and the whole of North America. The reason was that the Europeans have more advanced technology, and not many people in America were able to use the engines properly as they should have. Plus, they were very, very expensive to fix once broken. Back in the day, Volvo D11 and Volvo D12 used to rule over the engine dynasty. Volvo's engine range has been able to cover from the small 4-cylinder D5K engine with 210 horsepower up to the strongest D16K engine. The D16K engine has a liter inline-6 engine of 16.1 with 750 horsepower combined with 3550 Newton-meters. These engines are used with the FH16 series that are able to handle combinations of weights of up to 185 tons effortlessly. Despite the output level, a user is able to have an impressive level of access over torque across a wide range of engine speeds. As the torque cover is flat, a driver is able to stay in high gear even when they are climbing over a platform. If that was not enough, the Volvo engine also provides awesome driving comfort to the driver, as well as allows the luxury of having a low fuel consumption. As for the oil intervals in this model of the Volvo engine, the oil intervals are up to 100,000 kilometers, and additionally can also drive on biodiesel. We can all agree that is the strongest inline-6 engine produced because of its horsepower, and dry weight being 1324 kilograms. Mercedes. It goes without saying that Mercedes is one of the biggest vehicle manufacturers in the whole globe, with countless sites as well as countless employees. Mercedes has a variety of engines to choose from. Its truck engines range from the small 5.1-liter engine to the strongest one, the OM473. In addition to that, OM473 has 625 horsepower and 3,000 Newton-meters of torque, and it is also an inline-6 engine. Even at the start of production, the engine was able to cover 1.15 million test miles, which consisted of intense driving cycles in the Spanish Sierra and endurance runs in South Africa. Not only that, but the engine can change the profile of the fuel injections. This means that the engine can inject a different amount of fuel during various stages, and they do this within milliseconds. This quality gives the engine a good impact on consumption in every RPM range. However, the fact that Mercedes depends on electrical sensors and control modules for its engines makes its engines less reliable than the others. The winner. Let us start discussing which of these engines could be named America's best and biggest engine. For being extremely powerful, Detroit Diesel could take the crown. But when it comes to lightweight, Mercedes-Benz could easily become your favorite. When it comes to how many miles an engine can run on specific fuel, Peterbilt can snatch the trophy. Out of the given car manufacturing companies, Detroit has the most variety of engines. As for service location, Mercedes has the most. Taking fuel economy into consideration, we would like to give points to Detroit Diesel. Subsequently, through our judgment in the fight with Peterbilt, Mercedes, and Volvo, Detroit Diesel engines emerged victorious. Thanks for hitching a ride with us, trucking warriors. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Leave a thumbs up and let us know in the comments which rig you want to see us feature next. This is your favorite highway host, Big Mike, signing off.